In 1589, a man in Germany was executed for being a werewolf. Not in legend, not in myth, but in real life. And the confession they forced from him was so horrifying, Europe never forgot it. In the small village of Bedburg, Germany, people began disappearing near the forest. At first, it was livestock. Sheep were torn apart, cattle were ripped open, blood trails leading into the trees. Then came the children. Villagers whispered about a massive wolf stalking the countryside at night. Not an animal, something worse. Witnesses claimed the beast walked unnaturally. It was far too intelligent and far too deliberate. It attacked travelers, dragged bodies into the woods, left behind mangled remains. And everywhere the creature appeared, fear followed. Soon, rumors spread through Bedburg. The wolf was not a wolf at all, but a man, a farmer named Peter Stumpp. People claimed he practiced black magic, that he spoke to spirits, that he disappeared at night during full moons. Then, one evening, hunters chased the beast through the forest. According to the legend, the wolf suddenly vanished, and standing where it disappeared was Peter Stumpp. Now, the authorities arrested him immediately, but what happened next was horrifying. Under torture, Peter confessed that the devil had given him a magical belt made from wolf skin. When he wore it, he claimed that he transformed into a gigantic wolf with glowing eyes and enormous teeth. Then came the darker confessions. He actually admitted to murdering travelers, to eating human flesh, to drinking blood, killing pregnant women, consuming unborn children. And worst of all, he confessed to killing and eating his own son. The villagers were horrified. To them, this was proof that Peter Stumpp was not human. He was in fact a werewolf. His execution became one of the most brutal punishments in European history. Authorities tied him to a wheel with red-hot pincers. They tore flesh from his body. They broke his bones. Then they beheaded him and burned the remains. Above the execution site, they placed a wooden wolf as a warning to others, a reminder that evil walked among them. Now, the real part from history is that the werewolf trials happened during one of the darkest periods in European history. Plague, famine, religious wars, witch hunts, mass paranoia, and torture was legal. Historians now believe Peter's confession was almost certainly forced. Many accused werewolves were mentally ill, outsiders, criminals, or innocent people blamed for fear and violence society couldn't explain. But some historians believe Peter may actually have been a serial killer, whose crimes became twisted into a supernatural legend. And that's what makes this story so terrifying. Not the werewolf itself, but the fact that somewhere between torture, fear, religion, and murder, the line between monster and man disappeared completely. The werewolf trials weren't fantasy, they were real history. And Europe once believed monsters walked in human skin. History remembers the facts, and folklore remembers the fear. The wolf is still hungry.